Eric, can y'all hear me now? Now I'm not muted. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Hopefully you can hear me. As I was saying, it looks like we should have some fun tonight. We've got a few smartasses in the chat. That's always fun. So I'll say hello to everybody. I see Articuto, Johnny Drama. That sounds fun. Smack Crooked Pigs. Uh, we got Woods, the bus stop guy. I see Tina Slay, Mitten State. How is everybody tonight? Hopefully everybody's doing pretty good. I've been hard at it the last couple of days, so I got a little bit of Sasquatch growing on me. I haven't had time to shave off yet. Standing too far away from the mirror when I shave, so I haven't gotten very close. But hopefully everybody's doing all right. I wanted to get on here and thank everybody for getting me up over 4,000 subscriptions now. That's quite a bit. So thank you to all of you out there. Of course, you're the ones that did it. I didn't do anything. You guys are the ones that come here to listen to me. So I have to admit, I never dreamed that there'd be 4,000 people in the world that would actually care what I had to say. So I'm happy to hear it. Hello, Wolverine Transparency, Sleepy and Grumpy, AVR Works, Sis Pinkerton. Hello, everybody. Appreciate you all showing up. Like I said, I just wanted to get on here and celebrate a little bit. Happy to have everybody. Um, was actually supposed to have two or three guests, but I guess no one's coming. I guess that it's too late and they all backed out on me. So they had other things they had to do tonight. Probably sleep, I would say. But since I don't go to bed late anyway, it works out for me. So I guess we probably won't stay on here too awful long. I don't want to keep everybody, and I don't really have a whole lot to share. Although I will say that a lot of people have asked why I've never done a live to talk about our local police sergeant who was arrested for, let me see if I can remember everything. It was domestic violence. He had possession of two or three different types of drugs uh, and tampering with evidence. And the reason I didn't get on here to do a live about that is because you already knew it. You found out when I did. I was on someone else's channel when I found out, and everybody else reported it as well. So there's really no reason for me to get on here and tell you all the same thing that you already know. So that's the only reason I didn't. But if I get any continuing information or further updates on that, I'll bring it to you as I get it. I think they have gone to the protest. That's a possibility. Um, I heard today wasn't the day for the protest. It's supposed to be tomorrow. So I guess tomorrow we'll go back into town and find out if they do it then. If they do, I'll bring it to you live. Um, is the off admin leaving officially fired? That I do not know yet. I have not had a chance to go in and speak to anyone in the Ironton Police Department. Like I said, the last few days I've been my buddy that does the American Pride Ohio channel, he has moved, and I've been helping him get the house that he's moving into ready to live in. So we had to tear out a lot of the kitchen and rebuild it, and replumb some stuff. So, that plus packing a truck and unpacking it. So we've been really busy. Right, LC Gal, we definitely don't want Chili back in Ironton. There's no reason for him to be here whatsoever. He didn't do anything but cause trouble the first time, so I don't think him coming back is going to do a whole lot of good. Thanks, Wolverine. I appreciate it. You have a great night. I appreciate you showing up. Thank you much. Art said he called for Tuesday, did he? Well, that was today then. I never watch his stuff, so I don't know. I just heard that they were supposed to be one today, and I happened to be in town. Like I said, I was helping with that house, so I went down to the hardware store and had to go past the police station to do it. So I figured I'd take a quick walk around and show you all what was going on. So oh, thank you, Wolverine. I appreciate it. Wolverine Transparency for $2. Don't forget to smash that like button. I agree. Hit that like button. Everybody hit it. Hit it two or three times. Hell, keep hitting it till we're done. Why not? Vic Ferrari, Chile is out polluting Colorado as we speak. Yeah. Well, everywhere he shows up is definitely infested with chili. So you'll have that. Guys, I got to be honest. I didn't really get on here to talk about him. I don't want this channel to be, to be all about chili. Um, People, of course, accuse me of it, but that's not why I'm here. So, ZXL Master came to file an IA report, huh? Well, go ahead and get that report filed. I'd like to see what you have to say. Denver Metro audit followers were bashing Chili in his live chat. It was hysterical. Yeah, well, Chili gets bashed a lot. He gets bashed a lot in his chat, and he gets bashed all across the internet in everybody's chat. It's pretty bad. You know, he seems to be the only one that can't quite see that, and maybe the few people that that he actually has in his chat that actually do care what he has to say, they're just blind. They obviously can't see around Chili to see the truth. Kathy Field says Chili is not a bad guy. Well, I guess that depends on your opinion. There are people out there that would disagree with that. Art Acuto for $50. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Art. I appreciate it, buddy. I sure will. I don't know if the work I do is great or not, but I'll keep on keeping on, as they say. I sure do appreciate that, though. Thank you, buddy. Red Sox, we don't stop, right? There are some that don't stop. I agree with you, baby doll. Hello, by the way. Good to see you in here. I see Della Perry just popped in there. Hello, Della. And Baby Doll said she hopes he stays away from here. I agree with you, Baby Doll. I hope he stays away from here, too. There's really nothing for him to do here other than just incite problems. So seems to be what he likes to do. Ida says, I'm doing a great job. Thanks. I appreciate it, sweetheart. You know I love you and the whole family, so I appreciate your support. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm glad I'm somebody's favorite anyway. It's nice to be. What's my thought on Brad? Well, my thought on Brad is when he's found guilty, and I assume that he'll be found guilty once he gets to court. You know, that whole innocent till proven guilty BS. When he's proven guilty, then he should face the same exact punishment that you and I or anyone else that would. He should get no special treatment because of the badge, especially since I'm assuming he won't be wearing the badge anymore. He should have to pay whatever price that you and I would have to pay for the same exact convictions that he will get. It's just an Ironton auditor report. I need help. Do I fill it in or fill it out? I'll tell you what, ZXL Master, you fill it however you want. How's that? Fill it whatever you're feeling like tonight. You fill it that way. We'll do it. Vic Ferrari says, I was one of the first subs and critical when you started, but I admit when I'm wrong. Great job staying true to yourself. Well, thank you, Vic. I appreciate it. You know, in the beginning, I didn't know exactly what was going on. And by the time I figured it out, like I said, I jumped in a hole before I realized how deep it was. So, you know, my way of doing things is a bit different than most. I will agree with that. Doesn't mean that mine's wrong and theirs is right. It just means mine is definitely different. So, police in Ironton are corrupt. Well, I would say at least one of them is so far. And there may be more in that bunch, and we'll know as that investigation plays out. So, you know, I can't sit here and tell you who they are because I don't know. I have suspicions like everybody else, but I have no proof to back up those thoughts, so I won't make those accusations. On the air, Free Talk Live. I'm not sure what Free Talk Live is, AVR Works. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe we can do that as soon as I can figure out what that is and where to find it. I agree with you, Ida. You do the crime, you should do the time. So as for asking me about Brad earlier, that's how I feel about him. If if he's guilty of the crime, then he should do whatever time and pay whatever fines that are exacted on everybody else. Obviously, he should lose his job. We obviously can't trust him to do that. So, guys, like I said, I really didn't have anything to bring you tonight. I just wanted to say thanks to y'all for for getting me up over that 4,000. That is a whole bunch, and I sure do appreciate it. I think the last time that I looked today, it was up to 4,010. And while I'm on here, I want to give a shout out to Team Skeptic. He sure helped me get there in the last little bit. There are many others. There's the Triggered Limey. There's Irish Demon and Tones Overthinks It and Kick Keeping It Criminal. You know, they've all backed me all the way and have helped me out a lot. So I want to make sure their names get out there. If you know who those are, or if you don't, please go check out their channels. Think about giving them a subscription and checking out their videos. Samantha wants to tell you hi. She's in the hospital, had to have surgery, be out help. I assume you're talking to me, be out helping me soon. That would be awesome. I might be able to use a little bit of help. If we had a few more people with cameras, we could cover that entire town, and we wouldn't miss a single stop or a single call to service. So, yes, Ida. When I'm done with this live, I will give you a call on Facebook, and we'll talk about it. Oh, look who just popped in here. Hello, Leducator. How you doing tonight?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Wait a minute. I guess since you're here, I better put these in because I can't hear you. Let me try this again. How you doing tonight, Leducator?
Good. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm always good for nothing, but guaranteed good for it.
Yeah. Congratulations on the subs.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You're another one that I'll call out to. You're always telling people about my channel, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I've had a lot of help getting here. It wasn't anything I did alone, and really wasn't anything I did at all. You know, people come to check it out and listen, and I appreciate them for that.
Absolutely. And that's and honestly, and I've said all along, you know, I personally think the way that you do what you do is the most effective way if you really are trying to make a difference and trying to come up with some kind of conclusions. Being a jerk never did help anybody do anything, and I think
that's a fact.
I think that's proven.
That is a fact. Yes, Elsie girl, I know Samantha by name on Sovereign's channel, and I would sure love to meet her. So if she hopefully she gets well soon. Give her my best, always my best wishes to everybody. So I'm sorry that she had to have surgery, and if she needs anything, or if there's any way I can help her, have her reach out to me. Since I'm in the local area, it's easy for me to do. Everybody's saying hello to you there, Captain. Everybody happy to see you.
Oh, well, hello to everybody in the chat. Sorry, guys. I actually didn't realize, but I had the private chat up instead of the actual comments in the stream, so I couldn't see them. So, hello to everybody. Hello, Baby Doll and Conspiracy. See who else we got, Terry, because I haven't even bothered looking.
There's quite a few in here. AVR Works, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Go sleep well, and thank you very much for your support. I sure do appreciate it.
Hi, Miss Tina. How are you?
We've got Tino. We've got Mitten State. We've got Articudo.
Okay.
Got Tina Slay in the chat. Got Della Perry. Ida Anson.
Oh yeah, we got all of our regulars.
Vic Ferrari. Got Red Sox. We got quite a few people in here.
All right. Well, hello to everybody.
I probably missed a couple because it's a long list. So.
Well, that's well, just in case we did miss anybody, like I said, hello to everybody. I kind of got here a little bit late. And I'm going to bounce back and forth. I got a couple of the things I got to do this evening too, but I just actually got in from work, so that's kind of.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on to help me out a little.
Well, absolutely.
Looky there. Somebody keeps trying to call me. They obviously don't know I'm busy, so I'll have to call them back here in a bit. There's 2 phone calls I have to make when I'm done tonight. I'm a popular guy tonight, I guess. You know what I'm curious about, Captain, is I cannot believe there are over 4,000 people out there who actually care what I do and want to hear what I have to say. Does that not blow your mind? Because it does mine.
It certainly does not. Flat Dirt, what's up? Absolutely not. Like I said, I think that your way of doing things is the right way, and I think that anybody who generally has an interest, you know, in seeing possibly any kind of real change would respect that and be happy to support your channel. That's just my opinion, but that's why I'm a subscriber. So, you know, and I don't have a problem with that at all. And I think you've done a wonderful job.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Hello, Boo Boo Bunny and Flat Derp. Great to see you. Always love Flat Derp. He sets me back in a chair laughing sometimes.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Flat Derp official Iron Auditor and Leducator cartoon skit come up, huh?
I haven't appeared in a cartoon yet, I don't think. I've had a few spoof videos made of me, but I don't think I've appeared in a cartoon yet. That could be interesting. So
absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, LC Gal. I really do appreciate it, and tell Samantha I appreciate it. Like I said, if she needs something, I am here in the local area. If there's any way that I can help or bring her anything or do anything for her, tell her to let me know. I'll sure be right on it. I wish I had more to talk about, Captain. I just got on here to kind of celebrate a little bit and say thanks to everybody for subbing to me. I really didn't have anything. We talked a little bit about what happened to Brad.
Right.
You know, some people asked me my opinion of that. I gave that. I did walk around the. Did you see my video of the protest today?
I did. I don't know how you made it through the parking lot. It was elbow to elbow down there, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess Derek must have done one too. I noticed when I pulled through the parking lot, I seen him pulling in, and I was thinking, "What's he doing?" And then it kind of hit me. I was like, "I bet I know what he's doing." I haven't checked his channel, so I can't say that, but I'm guessing that might have been what it was. So.
See, now I'm going to have to go check his channel, see if he got one out, because
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Somebody asked me who was supposed to organize it. I have no idea who he was saying should organize it or what was going on, but apparently he was bad mouthing me because I won't organize it. And I got to be honest, I can't think of a reason to organize an entire protest for the call for the chief's resignation because of what Brad did. I would have to have a little bit of proof that she had knowledge and or involvement in that before I could go that far with it. And I just don't have anything to prove that at this point.
Absolutely. And you know what, honestly, you know, we're all human, and obviously everybody can make mistakes. But I can consciously say, I truly, as God be my witness in heaven, had no idea that there was anything going on, you know. And I can say honestly, I actually just recently got onto him a little bit. You know, for just some work stuff, nothing bad, just kind of, you know, being the captain type thing. But I never picked up on anything like that. You know, and honestly, I know to you guys, you know, from the outside looking in, you think, you know, oh my gosh, that looks so bad, and you know, and everything's whatever. But to us, you have to realize it's a kick in my friggin' nuts, man. You know, and I'm embarrassed. I'm heartbroken, and I'm very disgusted, because I can promise you that, you know, I've had people say, "Oh, you know, that's your brother or whatever." That's no brother of mine by any means, and I can absolutely stand firm on that. I think that's, well, I'm not going to say a whole lot other than, to me, that's nothing that I want representing what I do. I can tell you that.
It is kind of a black eye and a little bit of a stain, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Can you see the comment there that Lisa left? She's asking if you can give your best estimate on how long you think the investigation will go on.
You know, honestly, I really don't know. It depends on, I mean, there's several factors, obviously. It depends on, you know, how, first of all, the prosecutor will be the ultimate presenter of the charges and stuff. We just kind of give what our suggestions are, and then obviously the prosecutor chooses. But to be honest with you, Terry, I'm not really ashamed to admit this, I've literally stayed out of it. And the reason being is because I want the detectives and the investigators that be to have complete control, to relax and do exactly what they know is right, to do the way they can. And I truly believe wholeheartedly that our guys are working their hind ends off to do just that. And I would like to say this, guys, and please don't hold me to this, because I'm not the chief of police. I'm just a captain. But I can tell you this: I've had people say things like, "Oh, well, you know, you guys were trying to pad things for him." I don't know if anybody knew this, but we charged him with an F2, an aggravated possession of drugs. Anybody who could think that we would be presenting that type of charge to somebody that we're trying to do a favor for,
right?
Because I can tell you, that's just absolutely nonsense. I mean, it's just craziness. We hit him with, well, not we, I mean the detectives did, with everything they thought fit appropriately. So
I guess one of the biggest questions out there is whether or not anyone else was involved. I know I've been asked about it, and I don't have any information to give. I assume that that's part of what's being investigated, not just him, but as to whether or not there were co-conspirators or whatever they would be called. I assume that's being looked into, is it not?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Now, here's a question I have, just kind of out of my own head. Will they like go back and look at his body cam footage, that kind of thing? Will they be looking at that kind of stuff?
Let me say this, and I got to be real careful, Terry, because I can't, because it is an ongoing investigation. I don't want to get myself in trouble or do something wrong.
Right. Well, don't say anything that you can't.
Let me just say this: the depths that they are looking into things, even electronic things, is very, very, very deep. They've got search warrants on lots of different things, and so.
I figured they did have, I mean, I didn't hear anyone else ask the question, but the first question on my mind was whether or not anything might have been planted. That's the only thing I didn't hear anybody else ask, but that was one of the things on my mind. It's not that I'm making the accusation, but it is a question in my mind.
Absolutely. And I mean, let me just say this, guys, please understand. You guys know I'm the first person in the world to step up and tell you guys how I feel about stuff. It doesn't bother me a bit. And when this is all over, I don't mind a bit to tell you everything that I know. But I can't say stuff right now. I know it seems, that's typical cop answer. No, I can't. I'm forbidden to. Until this is over, I can't. I could potentially run myself into some trouble. So that just trust me when I say, when this is all over, whenever it's all said and done, I will tell you guys everything that I know. That's the best I can say. And the best I can say is I can assure you that nothing is going to come out that is going to be anything different than what we already know. And that the Ironton Police Department done, in my opinion, the absolute best job they could for the situation to deal with what is certainly a smack in the face. I can tell you that. That's honest.
I want to say something to Don Thomason out there. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. He said, "Hi, Ironton Auditor, new subscriber here. Been following you for a little over a month. Enjoy your platform. You sound like you have some sense, a lot more than others." So I'm glad to hear that. I hear a lot of negative stuff, so it's really fun to hear the positive. And let's see here. There's so many comments, hard to keep up with. It says, "I would have never had as many followers if it wasn't for Chili. Sorry, not trying to be mean. It's just true." Well, that's partially true, Rachel. Partially, you are 100% correct. The only thing, though, is yeah, I got some of those subscribers from Chili, but I managed to keep them, didn't I? So just know that, they didn't leave me, and if they were that hardcore for him, then they probably wouldn't watch my channel much, I would doubt. Then again, maybe, who knows? But either way, you are correct. And that's what we do here on YouTube. We do support each other. So that's not anything out of the ordinary. All channels do that. Hello, Jane. How you doing out there tonight? She just entered the chat. Got a comment, got a question here, Legicator. How many illegal searches have Ironton cops done, or how about Ironton cops conducted to further their illegal business? Don't you love those kind of questions?
Well,
assuming that the Ironton Police Department is engaged in illegal business. So
I guess I can tell you this, man. If I do, I need a raise. Honestly,
right.
If I'm on the take and I'm doing something bad, I sure am doing it wrong. Because I drive a 2005 pickup truck, and I don't even hardly get to choose where I get to eat for lunch. I have to be careful the way I spend money. So, but
I assume that he's still on administrative leave and will be until he's proven guilty. Would that be correct in saying?
As of right now, yes, he's on administrative leave.
Would he stay on that until he's proven guilty? I assume.
That's not necessarily true. I mean, the union could decide otherwise between the union and the city, but I don't really know, to be honest.
Michelle said it irritates her that Chili took credit for the arrest since he had nothing to do with it. Yeah, well,
Oh,
Chili's
I
not
know.
had anything to do with anything good around here, even though he likes to take credit for all of it. So,
Oh, yeah. So I got to tell you, I have to tell you this. So I get a call from the promoter. Okay. For those of you who care anything about the fight, I know this is not my channel, Terry, and I'm not trying to hijack your stream
oh,
here.
go right ahead, say whatever you need to. It's fine with me.
I get a call from the promoter, and he says that Chili has not signed yet because Chili is unhappy that he feels that there's going to be an unfair advantage in ticket sales. Now, hear me again when I say that.
What? He ain't getting any money out of the ticket sales anyway, is he?
Well, he must think he is, because this is what he says. He says that he should be allowed to sell tickets first because his people should have top priority to be able to buy the tickets first.
Well, they do. All they have to do is be first in line on what, the 20th?
Well, this
August
is
20th?
what, get this. So the promoter actually says, well, how about I do this? How about I just allow an online sales only for a while, as opposed to just letting people come pick them up at different places or whatever. And he says, no, that's not good enough. That's unfair. And he says, huh? And he says, yeah, he says, that's unfair. He says, how's that unfair? And he said, well, because my people can't get to them fast enough. He said, it's online, Chili. How can they not get to them fast enough? So Chili literally wants like X amount of hundred or hundreds or whatever tickets to just be his before anybody else. And get this, Terry, this is including even the pro fighters that are on the card. Chili's tickets are first above everybody's.
Well, Chili's half famous. The rest of them guys, no one knows who the fuck they are.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you this. This is the first time I actually I complained to the promoter, and I absolutely said no. I said, I've been perfectly fine, and I've laid down in many different directions and said, you know what? Hey, whatever it takes to get him here so I can whip his ass. But now I literally finally said, no, I don't agree to that. I hate to do that to you, Mike, but no, I'm not going to do that. My people are just as valuable as his. And
right.
So are the other people.
What about all the other people that don't give a damn who you or Chili are at all? That just want to come and see the other fighters,
And that's what I said. I said, how do you say that those other guys, man, they're training their butts off for a fight, and
Chili acts like you guys are going to be the main event or something.
Well, and I don't know if we are or not, but even if we are, it's still only fair to let everybody in get the stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, how can you possibly say that you should get your tickets first before anybody? Like, what a dickhead thing to say. I mean, seriously, like, that's just not right.
Well, like I always say, he's an asshole. He doesn't know how to be anything else. He's just simply an asshole. I've never met anyone more of an asshole than Chili.
Well, I can tell you this. This is the first time, like I said, where I actually come out and blatantly just disagreed with the promoter and said no. And he says that if I won't agree to it, that he won't. That he said if both parties aren't in agreement, I can't do it. And I said, well, I'm seriously no. I'm actually saying no to this one. Everything else you've told me.
I'd say he probably wants so many tickets in his hand so he can raise the price of them and try to make him some money.
I was thinking there's got to be something behind.
He's always looking for some kind of a monetary gain on everything.
Yeah, it's got to be something. There has to be.
I don't want to interrupt you, educator, but I have a comment here. It says, is Terry going to abuse his wife on live for everyone again? Well, Terry didn't abuse his wife. I'll leave it at that. You believe whatever the hell you want. So, I'll leave that alone. Going to have some fun tonight. I got some idiots in the chat. People are ignorant of things and assume a lot. So,
surely not.
Love to talk, love to bump their gums about crap they know nothing about. But hey, that's half the fun, I suppose.
Surely not. Oh my goodness. I just keep hearing more stuff about me too. And it's like, wow. It's like, yeah. If I had to guess, though, when it comes to the tickets, I think he must be trying to make some money on them somehow, or he wouldn't be so certain that, I don't know.
Well, thank you, Sleepy and Grumpy. I appreciate it. That's what I try to do, is help out as much as I can, whatever I can do generally for anybody, whether they're a friend of mine or not. If I can help somebody, I usually do any way that I can. I think that everybody should do that, no matter who they are or what they're doing. If you can help somebody, help them.
Yeah, probably.
Lisa says, here's the plan. He wants a bunch of tickets, which he can't sell. Then he'll jack up the price and try to scout the tickets to Chad fans.
Yeah. Here's the thing is, like, I've worked my butt off for this fight, and I'm going to keep working and stuff, and I'm going to be ready, whatever. But I've never seen anybody. Now, keep in mind, guys. Now, listen, I want to hear this too from all the chili lovers that might be in the chat. He wanted to fight a cop. He wanted to just beat the hell out of a cop. Wanted to beat him down, remember? Because he hates cops so bad.
Right.
For somebody who hates cops so bad, why is he being such a little fairy princess bitch about everything?
Well, probably because he is a fairy princess little bitch. But just a guess. I mean, I'm just taking a guess there.
I seriously told Mike tonight, the promoter, I said, you know what it takes for me to show up? Literally tell me that it's a sanctioned event. That's all I care about, because every dime I'm getting is going to St. Jude's. I don't care. So I'm going to whip his ass because I said I would. I don't need anything else. I don't need any. I'll be perfectly fine. You know what? Even if he wins, he can't eat me, right? So I'm still going to get up, and and I may lick my wounds, but I know St. Jude's had a good day out of it, and we're going to be just fine out of it, right? So why is it that if he really is so righteous, if he really is doing everything he says just to whip a cop's ass, why is he being such a little bitch about this contract? Why are you worried, Chili? Show up and show everybody what a badass you are. Where's all of his lovers out there? Somebody can answer that. If he's so alpha, why is he acting like this over the contract? Why not sign the fucking contract and go to work?
Lisa says, hey, Terry, what's all the blue wrenches I'm seeing? I don't know. I guess maybe I needed to be like Chili and have nothing but mods in my chat. That way we can play Whack-A-Troll all night. I don't know. I don't know how many there are out there tonight. I have a few, though. I have a few mods.
Yeah, he is going to do his best to control things, Lisa. I see at the bottom of the chat there that you're absolutely right. He's going to try to control things. But you know what? He can. You know what? I don't really give a damn. He can control all he wants to until he gets in and shut that cage door behind him, and then I'm going to beat the holy hell out of him. And then when that happens, he's going to be exposed. As God be my witness, September 24th, I'm going to ask everybody, September 25th, I'm going to do a live stream. And I'm going to ask all Chili supporters to come on there and explain what the hell happened to him the night before. When I literally beat the piss out of his ass, I want everybody on there to tell me how it is that happened from such an alpha badass.
Mitten State says Chili is scared to fight. He's not really as bad as he thinks he is. He's bad, all right. He just ain't a badass. He's just a bad actor.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, he's full of shit. Did you see the flyer? Did you see the flyer, Terry?
What's that?
Did you see the fight flyer?
I seen the picture.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The flyer that I posted.
Mm-hmm.
Did you happen to catch his picture in the middle?
Yeah, I seen it. Of course, why wouldn't it look that way?
Did anybody else think that looked like some kind of like gay Chippendale stripper guy or something? It's like, that don't look like a fighter's picture. But okay.
Well, it looks like Chili when he don't fight anyway.
Yeah. Well, I was like, wow, did he really send that? Like, that's not what I would expect. I mean, dude, whatever, Jane, he might have been a Chippendale dancer. I don't know, but he's going to get Chippendale the hell out September 24th. Well,
I think pretty much everybody thinks that he's going to back out somehow. Lisa said when he's told no, he will use that as an excuse to back out. That was something he was doing for them. I'm not sure what that's about. I missed that one apparently. Missed where that one quite fit in. But I do agree that Chili's probably doing everything he can to think he's probably already got it planned, probably had it planned anyway. I assume that he is going to try to keep this going at least right up till fight day so that he can save face, or at least as long as he can until he has some kind of an accident or an injury or something. So,
well,
Moonlit wants to know if there was a protest today in Ironton. No, there was no protest today. As a matter of fact, I have a video on my channel showing that there's absolutely no one there. Did I miss something?
Yes, you did. You didn't miss me when I came into work because I was protesting the whole way in there. I was protesting the fact that I was literally saying this is bullshit. Chad shouldn't be allowed to work today. But I don't think anybody cared.
Well, you should have let me know, man. I'd have come and filmed it.
So you could have picketed with me and said, "Hell no, he won't go into the PD.
Hell no, he won't go." That's right.
He needs to go fishing instead.
Hell, I'd have went fishing with you. We could have videoed that even.
Yeah. See.
Get something exciting on here. Watch us get mosquito bit and not catch a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I'd be too much of a fisherman for YouTube. I don't think I would. I'd be a pretty boring show. But
not a problem, ZXL Master. We'll give it a shot. Just so you know, I don't usually advocate for blocking people or erasing their comments. If they're talking about me, let them say anything they want. If they're attacking people in my chat or people on my panel, then stop that. I don't allow that, but they can attack me all they want. I don't mind. I agree with freedom of speech unless they're attacking someone else. That I won't allow, but they can say whatever they want about me or anything else.
Yeah, they can say whatever they want about me too. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it's like certain things, it's just kind of stupid. It's like there's certain things that's so outrageous, it's not even worth addressing. And you're just kind of like, are you being serious right now? You know what I mean? Like, did you really just say that? And you just kind of like ignore it. But then there's other things that you feel like you want to debate with them just because they're almost, it's almost like you almost want to have some faith in the fact that, wait a minute, let me get this straight. I think I can really show you the truth. Maybe you'll listen. So you kind of feel like you have to debate with those, but you know how it is.
I try not to let them put me on the defensive. I don't feel like I need to defend myself. I haven't done anything to need defense from. So
yeah, that's
a lot of people. They love to say certain things, and other things they just completely make up. A lot of things are taken out of context, and I'm not going to waste my time trying to explain it to a bunch of ignorant fools. I'll just let them be ignorant. Even the Bible says that, doesn't it, Captain? Let the ignorant be ignorant.
It does. Absolutely.
That's what I generally intend to do. Road Forks Ahead wants to know what kind of fishing you like, Chad. Said he's a catfish and crappie fisherman.
I love getting in the mess of crappie to eat. And catfish, if it's one of those, there's two different types of fishing for me. If I'm having my way, I either like to bass fish or kick back. If I'm in a relaxing mood, I'd kind of like to kick back, just and catfish and hang out with my buddies or whatever, But to actually fish, if I'm in an active mood, I like to go out and bass fish.
Yes, I believe that you would. You have, but I don't know if you've come here to do it before, but you've definitely done it at Mom's house. That'll be all right. I had somebody tell me they come to my house, talk shit to my face. It's somebody I know personally. So I agree. Catfish is one of my favorite fish to hook just for the fight. And I love to eat catfish, and I especially love to eat crappie. So both are very good fish to me.
Yeah, I'm just not any good. There's some guys that can actually fillet those little panfish like that out, and you can actually not get a bone in them. But let me tell you, I ain't got that down. When I get them, and if I fillet them out, you probably still ought to eat pretty slow. You know what I mean? Because you're probably still going to get a mouthful of bones.
Right. Thanks, Jane. I appreciate it. You're one of those subscribers, so thank you very much. Sorry, Captain. I'm trying to read through some of these comments are a little long. I'm just trying to read through them here.
Yeah, I was too, actually. Ace 42. So
how was your day today?
Honestly, it wasn't too bad. I'm still, a little stoved up, in my leg. So I was kind of feeling a little bit today, and I actually rested today. I didn't train at all today. I just kind of got myself some rest. But I can tell you, I when Spencer told me that I should not train more than 5 days a week, I really am starting to figure it out now. Because the more that I train, the more I kind of irritate those little quirks, and it's a lot harder than it used to be when I was a young man.
Well, especially when you get up around our age, you find that things don't heal as quick. They hurt a whole lot longer and a whole lot worse.
Absolutely.
There you go. Ace 42B says that they would be honored to take you up on Lake Erie to walleye fish on their boat and do some perch fishing. I'm trying to get wrapped around my eye teeth. I can't see what I'm saying there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I would love that. I've seen some of those guys get up there in those walleyes, and my goodness, there's some monsters in that lake anyway. But I'll tell you what I always want to do too is get over there. Was that that's Lake St. Clair over there with catch all the smallmouth? Have you seen any of that, Terry? They got smallmouth. They got smallmouth in Lake St. Clair that are as big as good largemouth. I mean, they're 4 and 5 pounders.
Wow.
Like, oh yeah, just and they catch them like they slay them. It's crazy.
Lisa wants to know if we've ever been noodling.
You know what? I watch those guys on the videos, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, you crazy. Like, my luck, I'd stick my hand back here and a freaking turtle would bite my fingers off or something.
Well, I'd rather catch them on a rod. I have no reason to wade out in the water and start reaching into holes. I agree with you there, Educator.
Yeah, that's a little different than me. Now, they do pull some big ones out there. My goodness. Some of those guys will pull some 40, 50 pounders out of them holes.
I must have missed ZXL Master leaving. If I didn't, good night, and thank you for being here. And hello to you, Work Lion. Good to see you out there as well. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it. It's been a long road to hit 4,000, so I figured we'd get on here and be a little happy about it tonight. Absolutely. Thank everybody out there that is subscribed. And if you haven't been to Leducator's channel, go check that out. I'm pretty sure that you'll like that. I know I do.
I appreciate that. Wow, there you go. We got a super chat there.
Wow, Boo Boo Bunny. I would say thanks, but that's not enough thanks. I don't know how to say thanks more than that. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a very kind gesture.
Yes, yes, it is.
And you know that I've actually, you know how I am with my faith, Terry, and I'm not shy about it. But the Bible says that we are blessed to be a blessing, and if you have the opportunity to bless somebody, then I truly believe that as my pastor used to say, there's Jesus in that, man. And that's the kind of stuff that we can be proud of and know that God's smiling on being able to bless other people. I truly believe that.
Thanks one more time. I really do appreciate that, Boo Boo Bunny. That is amazing, and I appreciate it. Yeah, as Mitten State says, that was where'd it go? I keep trying to click it and it keeps jumping on me. Even Mitten State said that was amazing. It is
truly amazing.
So it's definitely appreciated.
Very, very kind.
Art said I was worth it. I don't know about all that, but I guess I'll take it. So I appreciate y'all thinking that I'm worth that anyway.
Boo Boo Bunny says, go fishing with Chad. Hey, Boo Boo Bunny, does that mean that since Terry's going to have that, he's at least going to have to buy the bait and maybe me a bottle of pop or something while we go?
Here you go. Road Forks Ahead says the worst they've ever had noodling. Drug out a muskrat and it tore up the arm pretty bad. Never been bit by a turtle though, knock on wood.
Wow. I don't think I'd want to deal with a muskrat either.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to drag one out. I know it wouldn't be happy when it come up, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Ginger LeBray says we should come to Montana and try their fishing. They have some amazing trout, pike, and perch.
Oh yeah, Montana's beautiful. I've never been there, but man, the pictures and video that I've seen from Montana is beautiful. What a beautiful
Looks like
state.
a very beautiful place, doesn't it?
Absolutely does.
Yeah, go fishing with Chad. So I guess we're gonna have to go catch us some fish one day, Leducator.
I think we will. That
Chris said that doesn't Flicking YouTube take 30%. Yeah, they do. They do. They like their 30%.
That sounds like that sounds like YouTube must be a little short guy with glasses that wants to take 30%.
You're right. Well, YouTube has to make their money too. They'd starve to death if it wasn't for us. So they got to get it done too.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Chris, I have to agree. Saltwater fishing. The few times I've been saltwater fishing, I haven't been a lot, but a few times I have, man. If you get on, some structure, my goodness, it's seriously like nonstop. It's almost tiring, to get into some structure when you're fishing saltwater. We fished in the Gulf a few times, and my goodness.
Ace 42B says I'm welcome on the boat to fish whenever I want as well on Erie. But be careful offering it. Be careful offering it up to me. Hell, you might have trouble getting me back off that boat. I might enjoy that too much, man. I do love to fish, and I love a boat ride. So I don't even have to fish if I have a boat ride. But if I get both, that's awesome.
No, Ace, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get on your boat, I'm fishing.
Chad, absolutely no offense to your wife, but damn, your chest and your biceps are looking good, Ginger LeBray says.
Well, thank you. I'm an old man now, but I definitely appreciate it. When I was younger, it was a lot different, but I'm just trying to get stuff back now because I went through so much hell and gained so much bad weight. But yeah, I definitely appreciate that. That's a very nice thing to say.
Well, at least you're fighting to get it back. Hell, I never did have it.
Yeah, when I was younger, which I lifted all the time. And it was just kind of the thing that I'd done. But now, I'm actually not even trying to keep myself big. Like I'm trying to actually shed, So
thank you, Tina. You have a great night, and I appreciate you coming. Thank you very much.
Good night, Miss Tina. No, Bloody Panda, he has not signed. In case you just missed it, there's more drama.
It's going to be drama right up till fight day for sure. How long does he have? Is there a particular limit? If he signs it the day before and then comes, are they going to allow that? Is there a particular limit, or do they place one on it?
You know what? Honestly, I'm getting to the point now where I'm about to put a limit on it. And say, you know what, if you can't do this like this, man, why am I sitting back just kind of being, you know what I mean? Like I'll work my butt off for this. I should have some say so in it.
Well, you know for a fact, if you say that, he's just going to wait that amount of time and say, see, he didn't want to fight me. He's a pussy.
I know.
That's coming.
Oh, I know.
Now, I have to admit, he's going to find some excuse, but I'd rather him have to make some shit up, be honest. If I have any say in it, I know I don't, but don't make me force you to be quiet.
Yeah, I'm to the point where I'm going, you just never know what's going to happen next with this crap.
Abby Pollen says that you and her daddy would make good friends. He was a power lifter in high school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I power lifted for a while. I never done a meet. I trained 3 big lifts, and I was always going to do a meet, but I kind of got into it late and then ended up getting injured. So,
somebody's asking what we think about the Brianna Greer case. I don't even know who Brianna Greer is.
I don't think I do either.
If that's a top news story these days, I never watch the news, so there's a lot of things I don't know about. I hear about it from people like people here. That's how I find out things. I don't pay much attention to the mainstream media.
Yeah, I don't think I know who it is either.
Well, apparently, Ginger LeBray says your wife is gorgeous and your son is adorable. You have a beautiful family. So your family's almost as beautiful as those biceps and that chest, Captain.
Oh man, come on now! You was bragging on me, and now you throwing him in there. Abby, I have to say, I think you're making me feel old. And you're talking about your dad, by the way, being a power lifter and stuff. I'm like, oh man.
Don Thompson said he hand hunted snapping turtles and made a correction for I believe 30 years and enjoyed every outing. Yeah, I wouldn't stick my hands up under a stump to pull out a turtle for nothing. I'll be honest, I'm a wuss. There's no way that I would do it. I'd be afraid I'd pull back a finger less.
Wow.
I love to eat turtle, but man, they're too labor intensive for no more meat than you actually get out of a turtle. I think it's a lot more work than it's worth personally. There may be some tips of the trade that I don't know because I'm not exactly a professional turtle butcher, but I think they're too labor intensive.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, let's see. Greer is the lady that fell out of the back of a cop car on the way to jail, died from her injuries. I never heard about that, Abby. I must have missed that one. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
How do you fall out of the back of a cop car?
I don't know.
I don't either. On the way to the jail, what? They didn't shut the door or what? I'm not sure how that happened, but
I don't either.
I don't even know what to think about that. No, not sure how to think about that. Apparently, somebody needs smacked if that's what happened, because it shouldn't have.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There shouldn't be something like that happen.
That's
Don said that he's 71 years old and hunted his whole life. Everything. So I guess he's a hunter and a noodler.
Yeah, I enjoy anything outdoors, so that's for sure.
Ginger said her Chihuahua Loki, 3.5-pound Chihuahua, has more. Said he has more balls and more of an alpha than Chili ever was. And Mitten State said, yeah, the lady came out of the back of a moving cop car. It's crazy. Yeah, it sounds crazy. I'm not sure how you even managed to get out of the back of a. First of all, those doors lock. Generally, they have like those child locks on them. You're not even supposed to be able to open them. So I don't know. I guess I'd have to look into it, find more detail to even have an opinion. I'm not sure how that would happen. Ace 42B said, my real name is Bill. I'm a 45-year-old disabled veteran, over 9 years of service before my injuries forced me out on a medical. I would do it all again in a heartbeat. Nice to meet y'all. Well, it's nice to meet you too, especially since you're offering up a boat in Lake Erie fishing. That's always great.
And thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Absolutely. Geez, I'm even older than him. I'm just the old man here tonight, aren't I? Well, I guess not. I guess Don's older than I am. He said he was 71, so I'm only 48. Right, Chris V. Apparently the child lock was not on. Something must not have been right.
Yeah, that's odd.
Mitten State said you can hear the ding ding of the car door being open, and the poor lady either fell out or jumped out. It sounds more like she jumped out, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to say something. Like, I get it. It's the police's responsibility. But at what point do we as an adult you have to kind of realize that this was her actions. She needs to kind of take responsibility of her actions. I know it's terrible, but she kicked the damn door open. I mean, if that's what I'm being, now once again, I don't know that, but that's just what I was reading in the chat. Like, I get it. They was in police custody, but don't kick the door open. Kind of seems silly.
Right. Keep all hands, feet, and bodies inside the car while it's moving. You would think that would be common sense, but like I always say, since common people don't have any, we should start calling it uncommon sense.
Yeah.
Ace said, I guess he's answering the people that are telling him thanks for his service. My honor, thank you all. And he said the fishing trip is 100% real, and he'll get a hold of us both.
Absolutely.
Sounds good to me. I would love to take a fishing trip on Lake Erie. That would be amazing. I've been to Lake Erie. Went up to Sandusky many years ago when I was a kid. Haven't been back since, but man, it was beautiful just to stand on the bank and look at. I know that. I was wishing I had a boat to get out on it some.
No kidding.
Mitten State said she was cuffed in the front and she was in a mental state.
Now, like I said,
I guess you would have to be to jump out of a moving car. Not sure how they didn't get the door shut enough not to reopen, but
yeah, I don't either.
Will Ellison says she was having a mental breakdown and should have been taken to the hospital. I don't know where they were taking her, but apparently she didn't make it all the way. Did she die? Did someone say that she had died from that? Did I read that earlier, or was she just injured? Because either way, it sucks. I mean, there's no, I'm not sure who has to take the responsibility for that. I'm assuming they're going to place it on the cops that were in the car. I'm assuming is where everybody else is going to place it. I'm not sure where to place it because I don't know all the details. The whole thing sounds weird to me. It sounds like a weird way of things happening.
Abby, our back seats are they're actually upholstered. The old inserts that you could get, the plastic inserts, those are a good idea. They did that in the Crown Vics a lot, where you can actually pop them out and wash them with the water hose and stuff. Mine doesn't have that.
And thank you, Don, for your service as well. By the way, Don Thomason is a veteran as well, educator.
Oh well, thank you for your service, sir.
Rachel, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it. You have a good night and sleep well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't, like I said, I haven't read the story or anything, so I hate to speak too much. But
yeah, I don't know what happened, but apparently the door didn't get shut well enough, and it sounded like she tried to get out. I don't know. I guess they could have turned the curve. She could have fell out, I suppose. I'm not sure how that worked, but either way, that's a shit thing to happen to anybody. So no matter what kind of mental state they're in, not something that you like to hear.
No, absolutely not.
Dave Malik said the plastic's very uncomfortable with the torture cuffs on.
I would think about any of it's probably really uncomfortable with the torture cuffs on.
Yeah, it's not a bit fun to be handcuffed and be in the back of a police car. There can't be any fun in that at all.
Which, I mean,
there's no room in those things.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess they didn't build it for your comfort, but
Yeah.
Thank you, Polly Taylor. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, I think sometimes, like, I mean, I'll be honest, like, chili kind of brings a lot of attention to the handcuffs, but to be honest, they're really not that bad. I mean, I get it. They're not fun, but they're not supposed to be fun. I mean, you're under arrest.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not really supposed to be good, but
it's not like they're going to take you to the jail and set you in a lazy boy and put up the big screen and roll out the red carpet or anything.
Right. Yeah. I'd honestly admit, it sounds like you're right. Yeah, she probably should have been cuffed in the back. Although they probably, and I'm not, once again, I have not read this, so please don't anybody take, but I'm saying that if in fact it was that, they might have been cuffing her in front, thinking they were doing her a favor, not cuffing her in the back because they're trying to be easier on her. But I don't know that. I'm just thinking.
I have to read this comment by Ginger LeBray, Captain. It says, and again, for the 100th time, Smith & Wesson handcuffs. I have a pair in the drawer next to my bed for fun. They are not torture. They are not considered torture cuffs. I guess that depends on what you do to the person when you put them on them, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ace, absolutely, sir. If you show up, I'd be happy to shake your hand. Absolutely.
You're a stand-up man, Cap, which we already knew that, didn't we? Or I did anyway.
Well, I appreciate that. But right now, I don't stand up real well with my knee. Was that?
That's funny. My knee's been killing me for the last 2 days. I've had a slight limp. It's hard to keep up.
Man, we better make sure them Chili dolls aren't some kind of voodoo doll, and Chili may have the freaking Chad and Terry dolls.
Right.
We're getting poked in the knee.
Yeah, somebody's definitely wearing my knee out. Thank you, Abby. I appreciate it. Let me find that link here. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, I can't get to it right now in here. It won't let me. From behind the curtain here, it won't let me do it. I'll have to pull it out of the chat later. I'll have to go watch that. Well, guys, it is now midnight. We've been on here for an hour, and I'd love to stay on here all night, but I'll be honest, I am wore out. I feel like an old horse, like I've been rode hard and put away wet, and nobody even brushed me out before they put me back in the stall. So um, I'm going to have to get off here. I've got a couple phone calls to make before I can even get to bed. And of course, I'm just an old man now, so I'm getting kind of wore out. But Leducator, I appreciate you being up here with me to help me celebrate 4,000 subscribers, man. I supposed to had a couple more, but unfortunately, I guess it's just too late, and they probably needed to sleep as well. But I sure do appreciate you coming on to help me celebrate.
Well, I'm sorry I got in late, but absolutely, congratulations on the 4,000. It's well deserved, and I think this is just the beginning, in my opinion. And like I said, I told Chili this: if you're in it for the right reasons and you do truly have a civic-minded view of this and agenda, then I'm a supporter, and that's how I've seen you, and I have no reason to think otherwise. And as long as I feel like a person's actually trying to really report what's really there, good or bad, what you see is what you see, and you don't go out taunting policemen that are just trying to do a job and earn a paycheck, then I'm absolutely behind it 100%. And I'm absolutely proud to be a subscriber myself. And I'm certain that this channel is going to skyrocket and go on through the roof. And also, real fast, I'd like to say too to the chat, anybody who would need to get a hold of me for anything, if you want to email me at leducator@yahoo.com. That's leducator@yahoo. I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of questions for me and stuff and always ask how they can get a hold of me or whatever. If you just reach out to Leducator@yahoo, sometimes I can, it might take me a couple days to be able to get all my emails checked and stuff, but I try my best to get back to everybody. I promise you.
I think sometimes when somebody sends you a text or a message, they don't realize that they're only one of a lot sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
If you get anything like I do, man, I've nicknamed my phone Chili because it won't stop either.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you for putting that in the chat. Thank you. And Terry, I appreciate you having me on, buddy, and to the chat. Good night, and you guys know what I say. God bless you guys. Thank you all for what you do. Thank you for supporting Terry. And just sometimes you don't realize how much those positive words mean to us. So just seeing you guys come in here to hang out, I'm sure it means a lot to Terry as it does to me. So God bless you guys. And from me, you know what I say, train like you fight and you fight like you train. So and we will catch you guys next one. I'm going to be doing a live really soon. Terry, I want you to come up on with me. So
just let me know when.
But I appreciate you guys. And Terry, I will see you on the next one, buddy.
Yes, sir. You have a good night, Leducator. And everybody out there in the chat, I appreciate you. All my subscribers, you guys are appreciated. I wish I could say thanks better than that, but thanks is all I got. So thank you so very much. And so I guess for the moment, we're out of here, and I will catch y'all on the next run. Y'all have a great night and sleep well.